This is cornerback. I have a situation. Somebody tried to kill me.
Jack, is work okay?
Yeah. You know, you sold this as an office job.
Why don't you sit down? Now talk me through your very scary scenario. Keep in mind, I don't have your PhD.
Tokyo, London, the United States. It's gonna be a wipeout. We'll never see it coming.
You're not just an analyst anymore. You're operational now.
Jack?
I have to go to Moscow.
Why don't you want me to come?
Because I'm gonna be working the whole time.
They play rough over there, Jack. Victor Cherevin is unpredictable.
You Americans like to think of yourselves as direct. Perhaps you are just rude.
Perhaps you're just touchy. Jack, you got another problem.
What are you doing here?
You lied to me for 3 years. Somebody
Come on, of course not. Can we have a minute, please?
No. This is geopolitics, not couples therapy.
Partnerships are delicate, Mr. Ryan. Sometimes they end violently.
What the hell is going on here?
Sometimes the ones closest to us are the ones we should trust the least. We all have our secrets.
You think this is game, Jack?
They will bring us to our knees without even firing a shot.
There's a very real scenario here where we don't get out of this alive.
We are compromised.
If you find the truth, will you believe it?
Oh my God.
So, assuming that I can accept the fact that the CIA would make an analyst an operative, just like that, with no extra training, this looks like a fun ride. I have to admit, though, I'm a big Chris Pine fan. He really won me over in J.J. Abrams' first Star Trek. I think Chris Pine does action comedy extremely well, almost as well as the best there is, Harrison Ford. And it's a tricky thing to master. However, my only problem with Chris Pine is that he always looks like he's wearing a wig to me. But anyway, so this movie kind of wins me, this trailer wins me over for Chris Pine alone. However, then they add Kevin Costner to the mix, and I'm also a big Kevin Costner fan. And this is one of the first roles that you're going to be seeing Kevin Costner a lot because he did so well with Hatfields and McCoys. He won a lot of awards for it, it got great ratings, and Hatfields and McCoys is a great miniseries. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. It was on the History Channel with Bill Paxton and Kevin Costner. So I'm very excited to see Kevin Costner back in movies in a big way. And he looks like he has a really big role here, so I'm excited to see that. That said, though, this trailer so far makes the movie seem like it's all casting. If you're not a fan of Chris Pine and Kevin Costner, you're not going to have a good time because it just looks very generic. You know, it looks like almost This Means War, another the CIA romantic comedy that Chris Pine made with Tom Hardy and Reese Witherspoon just a little bit back. It looks so similar in terms of the lighting and the set design. It doesn't feel like something special to me. It just seems like another one of these typical action films. Kenneth Branagh, I think maybe he was a little bit more. I think it's difficult to divide yourself between acting and directing, and I think he regretted not putting himself in Thor because Thor was just such a big hit. Personally, I feel that's why he walked away from Thor, the second Thor, because I think he didn't want his directing career to overshadow his acting career, and so he's put himself front and center here as the villain. But I don't know if he's a great foil for Chris Pine. We'll see. And I think that maybe this might have also affected his directing of the film. I'm also not a big Keira Knightley fan. They cast a very wide net to find an actress for this role. They considered a lot of people, and I don't know why they settled on Keira Knightley, and I think that was not a great choice. But so anyway, I can't imagine myself not seeing this because of Pine and Costner. Whenever it comes out, as you might have heard me mention on the show, it was supposed to come out for Christmas, but they've apparently having some problems with it. They're saying they're moving it to January to make room for Wolf of Wall Street, which is delayed as well. But the rumor is this movie has problems and really can't be a Christmas release. It can't be competitive in that market. So what do you think? Can you see why they're moving Jack Ryan? Are you as big a Chris Pine and Kevin Costner fan as I am? And how does the movie look to you? Does it look generic? Or do you think it looks like a great new start for the Jack Ryan franchise? Write your thoughts down below, and I hope to check out these other videos right now.